princess that matters. She's
And
going strong. That's the best
we
relationship.
are live.
Oh, hi.
Or not.
Hello.
Hello.
What princess are we talking about?
The only Belle.
Princess,
Hello.
you've got to fucking count us in.
You realize
Look.
you're never getting that right.
Look, you
You're
should
never
take
gonna
when
get
I
it. Just
turn
give it
my
the program. We're all on
camera.
board.
You should take when I turn my camera back on as like a standing 5 count.
I mean, we've been doing this for years that we're just like, yeah, we know when we're going live.
Yeah, okay.
We know we're
Still
going
doesn't
live.
stop
We
us.
just don't care.
I don't know, man.
I'm
I
not
hate
gonna
work
stop
here.
my combo. It's
You
not
couldn't-
inappropriate. I'm gonna
Couldn't
keep going.
count us in even if he wanted to, because he's muted until we go live.
Yep.
And you can't do the countdown on
Promo.
screen because what if you walked away? Or you're right now, your head's down. You can't see him do the countdown.
I hate you guys.
Well,
I seriously hate you guys so very much.
I mean,
My mind has been
I think
blown.
that's what Max's whole train of thought right now is just, God damn it, I hate you guys.
Yeah.
We need to stop working for free. Like that's the whole brunt of it. Fucking
True.
working for free. This is bullshit.
So how are all of you?
Recovering from colds, so exhausted. Because said cold wouldn't let me sleep.
And working for free just reminded me that I forgot to clock into work today.
Oh no. You don't do
no
That's
that.
job hunting.
That's not good.
That's okay. I can clock in now and set a timer to remind me to clock out after the set amount of time. It's a remote clock in. Nobody will know the difference.
Man, that's why I'm happy I don't have to clock in, clock out. I just fill out a timesheet.
I don't even do that. I'm salary. As long as I show up, I get paid.
I have to fill out a timesheet as well, which I often forget to do. But this one particular building is a bank. So the security is like extra tight. So we have to clock into their system.
That makes sense at
And
least.
when you guys hire me, please?
Yeah, my
You're gonna you're gonna move to Canada?
I'll think about it.
Dude, move
Yeah.
up here. You can have my fucking job.
I was gonna say my company is like double annoying. Like we have
I need a
we
job.
have to clock in, we have a timesheet, and also they actually monitor like how close to your scheduled time you actually clocked in. I'm like, okay, cool, great.
No. My job is, oh, cool, you're here. Did you do the thing? Cool. That's it.
I get paid to get shit done, not for what time or how many hours I put in.
That's what I always told my bosses. It's like, hey, it's like assign duties, task. Are they done? Why are you complaining?
Lucky.
Shit gets done. Customers are happy. I don't see the problem.
I call that a win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if what you got, the position you guys are right now in game, it would be considered a win.
Fuck.
I mean,
We're in danger.
you successfully avoided the meat Katamari for now.
Until we go to leave. Or it rolls back around.
Yeah.
Whichever comes first.
But since we may have like a lot to cover today, we're just gonna jump right into it. So when we last left off, you were all staring down this massive sinkhole, probably about 60 feet across, 60 feet wide. Looking down inside of it, you could only see pitch darkness, save for a very dull orangish brown pulse flickering every now and then near the center of the sinkhole.
How deep's the sinkhole?
You can't really tell. Like aside from that pulse of light that like just like a dull pulse, you don't see a bottom. And even then, you're not sure if that pulse is the top of the crystal or if it's the entirety of the crystal itself.
Would you like me to send my hand down there with like a torch or something? See if we can light it up a bit.
Forgot that's a thing you can do. I. Yeah, sure. What happens if you lose your hand, though?
I don't know.
How far
Well,
away
it's a
can
good
you
thing
send
still
your
have a
hand?
Spare?
When I was experimenting with it, I could get it to go about 60 feet.
Can't hurt to try. Just be careful.
Does anybody have a torch or a lantern?
I have a. Yeah, I have one, and I'll light it with my tinderbox.
I will put the torch in my detachable hand and begin to slowly send that hand down the hole.
Get some
I
Addams
forget
Family vibes up in here.
how far up the arm does the detachable hand go?
I think it's either like halfway up the forearm or
Yeah,
just
it's
below
about
the
here.
elbow.
It's about here. It's like halfway up
Yeah.
the forearm.
A little more than thing.
Do you want us to tie a rope to it?
I think it should be okay. I should be able to bring it back as long as, I don't know, nothing grabs it, I guess. This is kind of a first for me, so we'll see how it works.
All right, go ahead.
Some Mario vibes for me right there.
Right?
So
Let's
as
go.
you detach your arm and it just holds the torch and just begins to slowly but surely get down. It goes down and down and down and it hits about 60 feet. And around this time, I need a concentration check from you.
Uh-oh.
Concentration is constitution, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's 19.
19. You once you get down, once the arm gets about 60 feet away from you, you begin to feel, you don't know if it's you're losing control of it or if it's if there's just like something in the arm that's wanting to recall back to you. But as long as you can hold the concentration, you're able to push it down like another 10 feet.
Okay. And once I feel that concentration start to kind of waver a bit, I'll pull the arm back a couple of feet. And if it hasn't reached the bottom of the hole yet, I will drop the torch and try to guesstimate how far the torch goes before it hits something solid.
So you're pulling up like about up to about 50 feet.
Yeah, just so it's easier for me to maintain the concentration.
All right, and the hand just opens its grip on the torch and it falls down. It falls down, falls down, and then the torch vanishes.
That's not scary at all.
I think this might be bottomless, or, so deep that it seems bottomless.
Huh.
I'll begin to pull my hand back.
Wouldn't recommend jumping in then. Well, my offer still stands to try and get the order in here. More able bodies to help at least. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend investigating this further as far as like if that is in fact the crystal. That's just an impossible task at this moment.
Verventrix looks over to Sylvia. That arm of yours.
Yeah.
Would you mind separating with it for a bit? I have an idea that how we may be able to gauge the depth of this hole.
Okay. What did you have in mind?
Well, natural light may not be proving effective, but we could try magical.
Yeah, I'm up for giving it a try. Just tell me what you want me to do.
Right. He reaches in his bag and he pulls out a ring. He's like, put this on.
Okay. Slip it on.
It's like, and it's just pop the arm off, let it back down there. And once you hit your maximum range, think of the brightest light you can. That should activate the ring.
Okay. I'm going to take the ring of balance that I have, the one that creates light and dark. I'm going to take it off of that hand so I don't activate that one by accident. I'll put it on my other hand. I'll put on the ring that he gave me and then send the hand down there until it reaches its limit.
So again, are you going down to 60 feet or are you keeping it just like right above that threshold?
I'll go down until I kind of feel that tug at my concentration again, and then I'll stop it there and then think of the brightest light as instructed.
Your hand gets down there and you think of the brightest light, and there is just a brilliant flash of magical light that encompasses the surrounding area. And for a brief moment, probably a good 5 seconds, you're able to see the bottom part of the bottom part of this pit. Probably another 60 feet down from where you were at. And then you see your torch caught in, very confusingly, a floating bubble. But more alarming than that, near the center of the hole, you see this large, now rust orange color coalesced mana crystal, just slightly, ever so slightly, just pulsing with a dull light. And what looks to be half of a humanoid skeleton sort of hanging, of like almost hanging out, fused with the crystal itself. About halfway up the crystal, probably from like the waist up, is exposed. You can't really get much of a, you can't get much more of a look than that at of the skeleton itself, as the light just slowly fades away.
Once the light fades away, I'll pull my hand back again. Well, I guess we have a depth now, at least. Looks to be about 120 feet from here to the bottom. But I don't know, I don't want to get trapped in a bubble like the torch if we decide to go down there.
Did any of us see the rest of that, or it was just
Anybody looking down into the pit as the ring went off would see this.
okay.
Asha probably hasn't left the side of the pit since we got here, so.
Yeah, if anything, we could attempt to do some form of damage to the crystalline body from here, but again, I think it's inadvisable to jump down. Getting down might be somewhat easy, but getting back up. Plus, who knows what will happen, like you said, the bubble down there. So that's something I don't know if I want to entirely chance, especially when there's a ball of corpses rolling around. Not that it will see us, but I don't want anything to flop in.
So what's like the procedure when something like this happens, when a city fails?
Looks to Asha.
Well, this was the first one.
Oh.
None has failed before. And that's why they're so particular about who they choose to be the speaker.
Is this the type of thing where you go back to the church and report all this information, or do they expect you to try to deal with it yourself?
Might be a church issue.
We can take care of the issue here.
Now, like I said, we could potentially try to do damage from here. It is quite the range. But from what I understand, don't these crystals explode?
Some of them do.
Does a corrupted yellow crystal explode?
Why would we damage it? We need to try and heal it. If we can heal it, we might be able to do something about all this.
You said the crystal is about halfway down?
The crystal's like down on the base floor, so like the base of the crystal is about 120 feet down.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
I do have something that may work if we just want to destroy the crystal and be done with it. It's a small, high-yield explosive I've been working on. And he pulls out that strange canister that he had been looking at as he walked out of the tavern basement with you all. You can see that on the inside that it's loaded up with just a variety of coalesced mana slivers.
Well, it's one thing to destroy it, but I think, Asha, you want to attempt to heal it first?
I'd like to try, but it involves getting down there. Can't do much from up here.
Well, it is only 120 feet. I would you all have rope, correct?
I mean, I alone have at least 100 feet, but still.
I do.
I mean, if I go down there and the rest of you find a place to hold up, that might be safer. Within saying you have to go down with me.
If you're going down there, I would like to go with you.
It's more of a matter of not knowing what to expect, especially if someone is tethered to this and is doing very dangerous things. Does not sit well with me as far as just letting anyone go down there by themselves.
We could let the artificer go by himself. I'm okay with that.
It's his son.
If the speaker is the one that's tied to this, which would make the most sense given that he was initially tied to it, there's a possibility that we could talk to him or he's not doing this intentionally. It could all just be side effects of the failed ritual. we don't know until we get down there.
Thought has crossed my mind. I'm not opposed to that. It's just the matter of it's again, getting down is the easy part. Getting up is quite the climb. But it's not impossible.
At this point, Sylvia kind of like sidles over to Toki. Hey, I saw your wings the other day. Would you be able to fly us out of there? But she's talking to Toki in a fairly quiet voice because she doesn't know if that's something that Toki wants everyone to know or not.
Has she figured out that Toki has wings? Because Toki's still hiding them.
Yeah, when we fought the Chimera, I was right beside you when you let your wings out to fly up to the platform that the Chimera was on.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I wasn't sure. Oh yeah, you're like the only other person there.
Yeah, I mean, Sylvia
Um,
doesn't know what you are. She just saw that you had wings.
uh, Toki goes there. She's like, as quietly as possible. She's like, they're meant for combat, not really for flight.
Oh, okay. Well, I just thought I'd ask. Sorry if that was like insensitive. I don't. I haven't met very many people with wings, so I don't know what the whole
I
thing
don't
is
like to
about.
make a big deal out of it. I actually prefer people not to really know.
I,
I
I can
don't
keep it a
know.
secret.
I don't know what reaction people will have.
I'll keep it a secret until you tell me otherwise.
Thank you.
Of course. So I think if we do go down there, we're just gonna have to use rope, climb down and climb back up.
I mean, how do we all feel about climbing down there?
Well, do we know what that weird skeleton thing is attached to the crystal? I mean,
We got a
I don't
ghost.
I don't know what that is.
I had to guess, I'd say that's our speaker.
Yeah. It
Or one of
makes
his
sense.
assistants. It really depends.
Well, I mean, considering, the town is full of undead is, now in undead crystal thingamajig. I don't know a lot about undead.
Again, I won't know more until I make it down there. And this entire time, Asha probably has not left the edge of this pit, and she's just continually staring down whether she can see or not. Wheels turning, she's just trying to figure it out.
How about we use some rope to get down there and get a closer look, and then we can decide what we're doing from there.
And this, Asha, as you're sitting there and you're staring down, you feel something trying to reach out to your mind.
Does she get a sense of, like, is it trying to penetrate, or is it more just gently reaching out?
Sort of trying to force itself in. So it's weak at the moment.
If it feels weak, she'll go ahead and like lower her guard down a little bit to allow it to, because she feels like she can cut it off if she needs to.
And
She'll let it in.
as you let it in, you see a brief moment flash before your eyes of the speaker performing the ritual in like a panic state before going rigid, and a bright flash of like orange light blinding you. If you're talking, I can't. I think you're muted.
No, I was trying to process. Sorry. Does she get any kind of feeling of like the ritual was what went wrong, or like something was wrong with the crystal itself?
From the look on his face, something caught him off guard.
And I just saw him. I didn't see anyone else around, or is it just?
It was just like a third person glimpse of him.
Okay. Dude, probably looked confused for a moment as this vision enters her mind. I think going down would be useful. I mean, something definitely went wrong. I don't know. I just somehow had a vision of the moment it all went wrong. I wonder if I can understand more if I go further down.
I mean, is that safe?
I think it's what needs to be done. It's important we understand why the city failed. Best way to prevent it from happening again.
If that's what you think you need to do, then I'll help.
As you all are having this conversation, Reventrix walks over to probably about like 5 feet away from the hole, as he pulls out that zip gun of his, and he just fires a climbing paint into the ground itself. And he gives the rope a little bit of a tug.
That's secure.
Appears
How
so.
far down will... Do you have enough rope to get to the bottom, or do you need more?
This has about 200 feet of rope attached to it. So, yeah. After me, I guess.
I shall be right in line after him.
You're full of all sorts of tricks. Would you be willing to sell me blueprints for that thing, too?
Let's make it out of here alive first, then we can discuss payment and transactions.
Good idea.
As he walks over to the edge and he looks down for a moment, looks back to the rest of you and gives like a little salute as he jumps off, and you can hear like the winch on the gun sort of whirling as he's rappelling down farther and farther. And then probably about a minute later, he kind of like whips the rope just to give you a little signal that he's down.
I'll go down next, I guess. And Asha's gonna start heading down.
I'll go after Asha.
And I will go after Kylus.
I'll go last.
I'll go second to last.
Where
Yay, he didn't
is
leave
the-
us.
Where does the zip line go to? Does it go to the bottom or
Goes to the bottom. As you all, what are you gonna say?
No, I say Tokumi goes, she slides down, and then when she ba, 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 ba. And when she gets to about 30 feet, she just lets go of the rope and just drops down.
Okay. And as all of you sort of touch down into about ankle deep water, Toki sort of lands next to a couple of you, just causing like a little bit of a splash. As you are in this very uninviting space is the best way to describe it. The moment your feet touch down on the ground, you want nothing more than to leave. The collective fear and agony that seems to be generating from this crystal is almost repelling you away from it. So as you get down further, thank you. There you see just this, probably about a good 15-foot tall, rust orange colored coalesced mana crystal with this humanoid body sticking out of it.
How tall was the original crystal when it was in the town before it exploded? Before everything
About
happened?
15-20 feet. They're rather large.
Okay. Just want to make sure it wasn't like 30 feet and it's half the size.
Wait, how big's the crystal?
It's about 15
Right now?
feet.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I heard 50. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Okay, that's better. Okay.
And as you begin to like gather a little bit more what's going on, you can see around the base of this crystal, the cave moss itself has seemingly fused with the remnants of the mana crystal, giving off just like this soft orange glow. New Age Geeks, thank you for that raid. Though the moss itself is like a vibrant orange and not that of like that rust colored of the corrupted crystal.
Interesting.
The body sort of creaks and pops as it comes to life. Struggling, but placing its hands on the crystal itself, it lifts itself up just enough to face all of you. The body is heavily decayed, almost into this sense to where it's just a full skeleton, save for like the long, like spindles of white hair. Though, Kylus, something else about it catches your attention. The center of its forehead is that strange vertical eye symbol again, carved into the skull.
Could be a different person. We don't know. Oh. Can I make a check to see if it's from the same thing or something different?
You don't even need to make a check. It is like identical.
Yeah. How? 15 feet. Can I do a check of the body itself to see, like, if it's undead or something else entirely different?
Sure. How would you like to go about that?
That's a good question.
Better yet, while you are considering that,
Do I have a thing to check undead and stuff? I do. I know I do.
its eyes sort of flash when it sees Kylus. And from the crystal
Go away.
erupts like this large spirit, dressed in the finery of what you remember the speaker to look like. Asha. I want to take you all to a map.
Yeah.
Ah, beans.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a
Oh,
cool
that's a
map.
cool.
Cool token too.
I know that looks like treasure, and I know that's like
Still.
not what's actually there, but still, I got a little excited there for just a second. I was like, oh.
Oh, you're not wrong. On the map itself, it is treasure. I just turned it into cave
The
moss.
crystal. Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
it's
This
all
was
good.
the map that I died last season.
Yep.
the crystal is kind of a big piece of treasure.
Yeah.
Same color too.
I like crystals.
Okay.
That token looks too much like a banshee.
A little
Cobalt
bit.
Curios, thank you for the raid. Oh wait, I'm forgetting one person on here. Give me a
Oh,
moment.
Philip, what's his face? What's his butt?
Urza.
Daddy-o.
Urza. Yeah, Urza.
Ooh, let's not do Urza.
There we go. Forgot Verventrix is down here with you.
And that's where he is. He's up front, kind of.
Yeah, because he came down first, then he cleared the landing space.
I think Asha would look at the spirit and be like, Miles, is that you?
Why have you come?
Find out what happened.
Life does not belong here.
Neither does what everything that's happened here. None of this is what was supposed to happen.
It was a mistake.
What was?
Trusting the rumors.
What rumors? What did you hear?
One of the acolytes began telling me of visions they were having of what awaited us in the sandstorm. That it was just sudden doom. That we'd be best to settle early.
That's why you told us to settle early, but what happened with the ritual? What caused all of this?
He shakes his head. I do not know. I was in the midst of performing the ritual, and then I felt a sharp pain, and then everything went black. Now, you find me here. He looks back at like the decrepit body fused into the crystal in a rather unfortunate state.
Can we all hear this?
Yes.
Okay. Tokumi's gonna speak up. She goes, where did you feel the pain?
So it's like he sort of like looks around. Behind me.
Oh, somebody stabbed him.
That is what it sounds like, which disrupted the whole ritual. But why would someone want this?
Mm.
Maybe they just
He
didn't
said
want to know.
I was serving his purpose.
Who is he?
He didn't give a name.
This was not the voice of the acolyte you heard the rumors from, then. A different voice.
A different face. Almost quasi-demonic. An elemental. He took a bit of joy in carving the symbol on my forehead. He said that Valanche would be just the start. I tried so hard to keep the living out, but I'm failing.
Why are you trying to keep them out? What would happen to him if they came?
So he's like sort of like shakes his head. They'd mutate. The pulse, it's disruptive. This crystal is polluted.
How do we cleanse it?
You don't.
What if we attempt to destroy it?
So he kind of like grits his, like just like tenses his face as you say that. It may work, but I would be forced to stop you.
Yeah, that makes sense. You didn't catch the creature's name?
He didn't give a name. You all must leave. Please. So he like looks over to Verventrix, who is like just like in a state of shock at the moment. Father, do not believe what they said. I was not a coward. I did not try to leave my post. I was doing what I thought was best for the people. But you and the rest of the group here, you need to forget about me. Destroy the city. Once I fail, everything that is contained in here will be let out.
Destroying the city would purge all of that, is what you're saying.
He nods.
Asha study the crystal for a minute and try and see if she can find anything that might show signs that it can be purified rather than destroyed.
Yeah, how would you like to go about that?
She'll probably circle around. It's not touching it. She knows better than just to touch. But kind of using any... don't have any specific spells that'll help me, but kind of just using what she knows of divine magic, which is what this would have been, you know, the ritual was fueled by that, and what she knows about the crystals themselves. I mean, she has a basic understanding of this ritual because she had spoken about the ritual with the speaker before it happened. Just kind of to get a better understanding. I can't hear you if you're talking.
I don't know why I'm muted. Like, I looked over at my mixer and it was muted. Let's go ahead and make it a history check.
Okay. You. Be nice, dice. Not terrible. It's a 16.
It's a possible long shot. But it would require somebody to complete the ritual start to finish without interruption and flawlessly.
Ooh.
Miles, I think there is a way to save this crystal. But we need your help.
My help.
You could give it. We need to complete the ritual. Start it again and complete it.
He like starts like fervently shaking his head. That I've already tried it.
But you're already fused with it.
I mean,
I tried it with another.
I've tried it while I've been fused. I try it. It doesn't work. It just makes things worse.
I think that's because you're already fused with it.
It's corrupted.
I think
It's
someone
not-
else needs to.
It's not the crystal that we knew.
I think infusing it with new energy might bring it back. You'd have to guide us, though.
He like shakes his head again. There's no guiding. Do you understand what would be required? At a minimum, in order for this to happen.
Yes.
Then you would know it's impossible.
It's not impossible.
Has there been a new anointed speaker?
I'm not aware of a need for one. Still does not mean it's impossible.
The time we have, it is.
Not if you show me how to do it.
He kind of grits his teeth again. I cannot. I am prevented. I am bound here in servitude.
So you are a coward.
How much time do you have?
It's not cowardice.
Oh, okay. So we have a solution on how to resolve this.
You have a solution,
But-
yes.
But you are too afraid to help Asha with going through it. Okay.
Fear has nothing to do with it.
No, yeah, you're right. You're a big, strong man inside of a rock.
No, I am weak. If I were to attempt to help Asha, he would make me attack her. I would become hostile. I only speak to you now as calmly as I can because none of you are making a move on the crystal. I am tasked here with protecting it until the ritual is done. Once everything weakens enough for the barrier to keep the undead inside the city, the gates will open and they'll be released out into the rest of the world.
So then tell us how to do the ritual.
What if I tell you what I remember the ritual? Can you confirm or deny I have it correct?
There may be a way.
Oh. Now we're getting somewhere.
My notes. If my estate still stands, my notebook should still be there as a step-by-step process on how to complete it.
I recall where your estate is. Can you hold out for us to get the notes? How much longer do you think you have?
3 days. At the most. But you don't have that much time. In 7 hours, that pulse is going to happen again. You cannot be in the city when it happens.
We've already survived one pulse. I'm sure we can survive another.
You've been affected. You were in the city when a pulse happened?
Luckily, we have someone who knew how to protect us against it.
Didn't that burn up those crystal shards we had, though? Shh, 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 shh. Oh, sorry.
If you have a way of protecting yourselves against the pulse, maybe. It's the
Yeah,
only
it turns
chance.
out Daddy War Crimes here is actually pretty clever.
War crimes.
My father has always been a brilliant man. And for Ventrix sighs, and he pulls out that canister and he starts like turning dials.
What are you doing?
Call it a plan B. I'm all for assisting and helping you locating these notes and possibly purifying what's going on here, but if we should fall, or if we should fall to the pulse, we have a secondary option.
Plan B should not hurt. It's best to be safe when it comes to something like this.
He walks over and he just places the device down like along the ridge of the moss, like right here. And
You'll
speaker,
be able to...
what's that?
No, go ahead.
Speaker looks at all of you. You continue through that stairwell behind you. It should take you to my estate.
Anything you can do to assist us is welcome. Return once I have those notes.
Be careful. I don't know what he has done. I don't even know if the book is still there.
And then when am I to find out? I shall start moving towards the stairs.
As you begin to
Max
leave,
is right behind her.
as you begin to leave Reventrix, it's like, I will stay here. I have some catching up to do with my son, and one of us needs to keep an eye on the device just in case.
You can't shut that off if we're successful, right?
He nods. He's like, there is a failsafe into it, designed into it. I'm not a complete madman.
Some parts are missing. Alright, as long as it can be shut off.
Will you be okay by yourself, or do you want some of us to stay with you?
He shakes his head. He's like, I will be fine. I'm merely... I want to spend time with my son. It's been quite some time It's been quite some time since we've last had a conversation. Spent any time as father and son. Might as well take as much time as we have.
Something I don't get, though, is if this creature says Valanche is just the start and wants you to protect this crystal, what is its purpose with this? What is it trying to achieve?
It's said that this was the start of something bigger. That the people of Valanche, reintroduced into the world, would begin a new age of chaos.
New age of chaos. And what does...
That the storm could then begin to retake what is rightfully theirs.
The dust storm.
Your guess is as good as mine. He just referred to it as the storm.
It's curious. Has it spoken to you at all recently?
The last we spoke was the first time that I met. He carved the symbol into my head, said that I was the first step in his plan, thanked me for my service, and then left.
Then no. Follow Asha to the stairs. Oh, you're muted?
I'm not even pressing the mute button.
I was like, it has been quiet for way too long. Something's happening.
Ghosts.
The mixer's having problems.
So is everybody in agreement of going up to the mansion?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, we travel out there. I will be right back. I have to let the dog out.
Okay. So before we go ahead and travel there, let's go ahead and take a quick break, so everyone can get up, stretch your legs, and everything like that, because be a lot of stuff you got to be doing here coming up. So give us about 5 minutes, so everyone, and we will be right back. All right, and we are back.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Now the dog will stop nudging me in the elbow. He's doing that for like the last 20 minutes.
Treats, food, treats.
Outside? Very cold, wet nose to the inside of the elbow. It's very startling.
I bet. Okay. So you make your way down this long staircase that feels like it goes on for probably about a mile until you come into seemingly a side door into the foyer of a impressive manor. While the rest of Valanche is in ruin, aside from this makeshift passageway that seems to have been added on to the establishment itself, the manor is almost in pristine condition. It's a little bit of dust here and there, but walls are still intact. Doors are still on their hinges. No undead anywhere to be seen or even heard. Though a very uncalming sense of you being watched seems to wash over you the moment you step in to the manor.
Ugh.
I would like to cast my divine sense, please.
And what does divine sense allow you to do once again?
Detect good and evil, where I know the location within 60 feet of any celestial fiend or undead.
Within 60 feet of you, there's the celestial,
Well, yeah.
but no
The usual ping.
no fiends, no undead, and you're not getting any unsettling pings within your general vicinity. Though there's one thing that is unsettling, is that there is a room down at the far end of the foyer. Seems to be cracked just a little bit, and you can see the flicker of light inside, coming from the inside. A very familiar audible pop of firewood.
Something on the other side over here. Something has made this place its home.
Should we confront it or should we try to sneak around it?
Well, it is a little mysterious that there was a pit, this crystal and stairs leading to here, so
A little bit.
I would proceed with extreme caution.
Before we go any further, Asha, just so I'm kind of understanding this correctly, you want to perform the speaker's ritual, right?
That is what we're talking about doing, yes.
Who would do the ritual?
I would.
But wouldn't that mean you'd die? Isn't that the whole thing with that ritual? The speaker does it, and then the speaker dies?
Think of it
That
more
is-
as being reborn into the life of the city.
But you, Asha, would be gone.
Yes, that's the gist of the ritual.
I don't want you to do that.
It's not what I came here expecting to do either.
I don't want you to go away.
Oh. I have some thoughts on that, but I need to see his notes first to see if there's... What's the true fuel behind the ritual? Have a conversation with a collection of souls. See if maybe we can find a substitute.
Maybe find a way to do it without you going away.
Possibly. Definitely something I prefer.
So you want to use those souls?
One of them. If that's what it takes. There's
Are
still
you
stuff I
capable of-
wish to do. But
I mean, is it possible for you even to extract souls from there?
I don't know. I was going to ask them if they'd be willing to make that sacrifice for me. I still have to find a way to help them. And if taking one could help that, maybe they'd be willing to. This discussion I was going to have with the collective once I read the ritual notes.
Suppose it's worth asking.
I don't think I can forcibly take one, but I think I can request. Whether or not they'll oblige is up to them.
Guess we should check the notes first before making any decisions.
So it could be that the ritual uses everything. And if so, these souls don't have a body.
Well, shall we see who's on the other side?
Yes. Let's. Swords out. You said the door is already like cracked open.
Yeah.
Kicking in the door.
Oh,
Max hasn't had some
I
fun in
said
a
go.
while.
Oh shit! No, okay.
We don't have time for caution. We have set. Well, we just walked a mile. We have 6 hours before the next pulse. We need to get this shit done.
You think it took us an hour to walk a mile? Have you ever walked a mile in high school before? It takes you an hour to walk a mile?
Look, man, we also had that long-ass conversation before we did the mile.
We're also walking a mile carefully through a city full of undead.
Mm-hmm.
Up a bunch of steep stairs.
An hour?
Our thighs are burning. We have to take breaks.
Also, none
Look,
of your
look.
also your characters are also in various forms of armor, and none of you are in high school.
No, we're much more fit than
I
was
went to
in
high school. I am a
Yeah, we're not-
young, spry person, thank you.
We're not doing the mile run. The fitness gram pacer test.
No, the run is different. Even walking the mile still was well under an hour.
I refuse to run.
So Max, as you
IRL.
kick the door open, they just easily swings open the opposite side, and you're met with 2 individuals. Well, yeah, individuals are a perfect way to explain them or to describe them. One of them is a being of pure flame standing in the center of the room. About 5-10 feet back from him, sort of leaning against the fireplace with a open book in his hand, is a red-skinned individual. Not very demonic looking.
Oh.
But at the same time, he's got just like this essence of fire about him. And much like the body back in the crystal, he has that symbol on his forehead. He's dressed in like a very long, flowing red robe. A pair of dual scimitars sitting on either hip. And just emanating just an aura of confidence about him.
Do you think the other one's packing heat?
Boo!
And Zoro takes 97 damage.
Yeah.
So as Max kicks in the door, who's following after?
Probably me.
So I think it's getting a little hot in here.
So
clothes on.
burn off all your clothes.
I shut the door behind Kylus.
Magma falls, you
Wow.
lie.
So as you all file on in, the door like shuts behind you. And I will take you to another map now.
Oh, great.
Hooray.
All the maps.
Crap.
Look, he doesn't know what we're expecting to do. I have several with Mass Effect 2 because I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna fucking do. I might as well be prepared.
We're cool, okay?
Oh my! What is?
We're
What-
getting
what?
sophisticated over here.
Ooh,
What is that?
that rug
I'm
really
trying-
brings the room together.
So
I'm trying to
this is
discern what
the
that is.
fire-
Oh.
this is the fire entity. It's a fire elemental.
Oh, okay.
And that's the other gentleman that's in the room.
Spicy.
Mm-hmm.
He
Good
looks
thing this
like
isn't Saturday
he's,
Square.
he's seen a lot.
Somebody who is very familiar to Kalis or Kylus. Not a Klingon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll get it right one of these times.
He gets it right every other time as he corrects himself.
Tokimi says hello in Ignan.
Are you trying to impress me? Because if that's the case, you're not.
We're just here for a
No.
book.
And she goes, no, my daddy's fire. I'm just being courteous. And then she leans over to like, another one of the party members, like, do you not say hello in the native language first out here? I don't understand.
Kylus, I bring you back and this is the company you keep.
Is this who I think it is?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks entirely different. Okay. I was so confused. I'm like looking at my sheet going like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh. You shaved. Oh my.
I change my look from time to time.
Yeah, he'd probably say that out loud actually. You shaved.
That's a friend of yours?
No, real quick. That book you're holding, that wouldn't happen to contain pages and pages of handwritten notes, would it?
That would make it a notebook, yes.
Oh, good. Yeah, we're going to need that.
Sorry, kiddo, no can do. Kylus, please tell me this is a social call or call that you've come to your senses and you're coming into the fold.
not gonna lie, I never thought about what Kylos would do when he would encounter him. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I'd get this far right now.
Expect the unexpected.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
And the Spanish Inquisition.
And the rules of acquisition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, I didn't think I'd get this far. Uh Shit, what does this do again? Hold on. Oh, I can't. There's no point in me using this right now. Okay. Yeah, he kind of already had his sword and shield out because he didn't know what to expect on the other side. And in Primordial, he'll say, "What the fuck are you planning?"
Why can't we keep it common for the rest of the class?
Because this is between you and me.
Is that how you ask politely for the book that he's holding?
Kylos has actually got blinders on right now. And it's just him and the other guy right now.
Real quick. Sorry to interrupt. It seems like you two have business. Can we have that book and then you guys can just hash out whatever issues you guys have?
No, but I'm in such a interesting read at the moment. I'm not even halfway through this thing yet. This individual has such a gift for words.
I mean, what if we like were to borrow it for like, I don't know, 2 hours, and then like we give it back to you?
So he just like looks
I'm
over.
pretty.
He looks over to Kylos and deciding to humor you, or answers you in Primordial. This is just the first step of the plan.
What is the plan? What are you up to?
Oh, I swear, you bring people back and they just forget everything they're told.
He's completely just
Your
unfazed
brothers
and just
caught on
curious.
a hell of a lot faster than you did.
About what? The storm?
So you at least heard about the storm. Taking back what is ours.
What's that? This land? Is that what you want?
We want our home.
I know of your kind. It's just for you. You're not doing this for the goodness of your heart with other people. This is for you.
For me and my followers and those like
Followers.
me. Oh yes, you must have seen a couple of them already. They all spout that lovely little mark on your head.
Slaves.
No.
Not followers.
No, they all joined willingly. Did I have to
didn't.
fool? No, but you saw a bird and just instantly, started screaming, "Save my soul!" And well, as my divine feathered self, how am I supposed to say no to that face?
You fucking lied to me. How dare you take her form?
Oh, very much so. I make a profession out of lying.
Give me back what is mine.
And what would that be?
My soul.
Hmm.
Give it back.
Can't. Kind of using it at the moment.
Not a fan of that.
Well, most people wouldn't be.
And he's going to ignite his blade.
Ignite the blade.
No, are we done
What the
talking
fuck?
already?
I have been looking for you for a very long time, and I had a weird inkling you would be in this city. It just took over a year.
He smiles as he closes the book and he stuffs it in his robe and he draws his scimitars and they both ignite into the same flame.
Oh, that's so cool.
The blood hunter. You can do it all the time.
Okay, I don't have I don't actually know what the beef is right now because they're not speaking my language. But all I see is a guy who's got my fighting style, but his doesn't have to spend a minute wiping his stupid swords down with dumb oil before they light on fire.
No, but the
Like,
tone
that's
is very
cool,
much
man,
Kylus
but-
is not here to fuck around. Pissed off Kylus.
No, it's kind of hard to hear toning. All that garbly garbling that you do when you
Oh,
see Cornelio.
You know what's funny? I don't know why, but I'm just now realizing that because my daughter is obsessed with the movie Elemental, when I speak fire, it's just just the crackling of fire.
Release the kraken.
When I speak Oran,
Dragon
it's just wind. It just sounds like whistling.
So while Kylus is doing that, how about the trade? I have a. Do you like this? I have this bronze pocket watch.
A trade.
Yeah,
I
the
would most
pocket watch for the book.
definitely be interested in a trade.
Stop
How
it,
about
Max.
this? You give me that one, and I'll give you the book. As he points over to Kylus.
We're not in the business of trading people, sorry.
Yeah, I don't.
Kind of not our thing.
I don't really think that a person for a book is an even trade. I could throw in some anti-venom. It's super useful around here.
Oh, okay, maybe not that one. I already have control of that one. How about this? Your soul for the book.
No.
This doesn't concern you, Junior.
It does concern me.
Ah!
These are my companions. You do not touch them.
I haven't touched
You
anyone
already
yet.
forced my hand. You almost killed 2 of them
When?
a few days ago.
Did
You
I?
forced my hand.
Did I? Huh. Must have been an off day. I don't remember that.
Sure it was. No souls.
While those two are talking, Max is gonna kind of lean in Tokimi's direction. Hey Toki, how fast are your hands?
Pretty fast.
Are they fast enough to get that book out of his pocket?
I'm not a rogue. You know that, right?
Okay. But out of all of us, I think you would probably have the best chance if we can distract him.
I mean, if he's not gonna hold on to the book, yeah, I still gotta take it from him.
It's in his pocket. He can't hold 2 swords and a book at the same time.
You don't know Zora from One Piece. Please, sir. Amateur thinking right there.
Puts the book in his
Please.
mouth.
Yeah, that's
Ah!
That would actually make it easier for Toki. Toki's used to punching things in the head.
Punch
Anyone willing to trade a soul for a book? It's a really good book.
It does not sound like an even trade at all.
Well,
I'll let you kill me for the book.
that's a weird one.
He's weird. In a good way.
Well, technically, if I killed that one, I would lay claim to its soul.
No.
I mean, you know how that is.
All too well.
The shark lady wants to die. I can help that.
Do not
Okay.
take
So
anyone's souls.
the pocket watch, and I have this recording of the shark lady getting beaten up by a gorilla.
As tempting as
How
that
fast
sounds,
can I grab that recording?
as tempting as that sounds, I deal in souls. I deal in servitude. I deal in my door opening abruptly.
Kitty cat.
Yeah.
It actually took me a minute that was not actually him saying that. About our
I'm
abrupt
just like
entrance.
watching my camera, my door just opens, and yep, it's my cat.
Yeah. I mean, we did abruptly open this guy's door, so it fit for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we don't have a trade for that, I could just burn the book.
You're not taking anyone
I'm
else's
cool with
souls.
dying.
Do you want to be a slave? Because that's what's going to happen to
no.
you. Then
Kid,
don't.
you're
offer.
taking all the fun out of this.
Well, you took my fucking life.
Well, to be fair, I didn't do a thing. It wasn't my blade that pierced your back.
Doesn't matter. You were the end result.
I was your salvation. If it wasn't for me, you would be a rotting corpse in the sandstorm. Little
Better
gratitude
than
would do you,
being
but
enslaved.
you're not enslaved.
Then give me my soul.
No, I'm using it. I just said that.
For what?
That's for me to know.
Kind of the rightful order it's my property. So to speak.
So to speak, but if we're going to get into legal standpoints here, I technically control it at the moment because I performed a service and restored you back to life.
Under false pretense.
Good luck trying
She's
to get.
very pissed.
Good luck trying to get that to stand in court.
Objection.
Overruled.
So that's
Denied.
fine.
I was like, I knew he was hurting a cat somewhere.
Yep. She was like walking like underneath my chair, rubbing it up against my legs. What are you doing?
Pay attention to me.
And now I think she wants out.
She's like, I just opened the door like 2 minutes ago just so I can get your attention. Now I'm good. I want to leave.
I just need to
Nope.
show you that I can open this door if I wanted to, okay?
No, she was just eating food.
That's fair.
Now, what do we do about this predicament we're in?
I don't
Max
know.
looks
You wanna
over.
fight?
Max looks over to Asha. How important is this to you?
Very. But also not the cost of a soul.
That was all he needed to hear. All right.
Kylus,
Hmm.
as that conversation is going on, you see the eye open up on the center of his forehead.
Yeah, I was waiting
Can I
for
get a
that.
wisdom saving throw from you?
A wisdom, not a charisma?
Not a charisma.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck me.
Nah, I'm good.
Your little aura thing applies to you, right?
It does, but you know. uh, okay. 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 Yep. I told myself I would use this die anytime this was. Yeah, 16?
Dum, dum, dum.
Yeah, that was a 9. Okay, yeah.
Give me a second. I need to find something here.
Yeah. Yeah. Can this apply to me? Probably not. I think it's another creature. I don't think it applies to me. Yep.
Where is your character sheet?
Hiding.
Right here. It's on monitor 2.
And monitor 6.
Excuse me.
My favorite guys. Can I
Excuse.
adjust these?
I'm looking at something.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Quit touching.
Move shit around, quick!
So, Kylus,
Mention all the candy.
as soon as that eye opens, you just feel like a wave of nausea hits you. And then you feel like your muscles tense up. And then without a second thought, in just like a blinding movement of speed, Kylus turns around, whipping his blade towards Sylvia.
You could probably see that my eyes are not. I'm out there. Oh, fuck.
Sylvia, does a 25 hit you?
It sure does.
Okay.
His eyes are open, but the lights are off.
Rojan, I sent you something just because
Okay.
it's been a hot minute.
So you're going to take 5 points of slashing damage, but as it goes off, you are hit with a shining smite as well. And you're going to take 12 points of radiant.
Wait, do I absorb that radiant?
Roll me d20.
I have a necklace of souls that likes radiant.
Yeah, I don't. Half my shit is radiant. I don't like you taking that. I want this
16.
necklace to be done.
What's that?
16.
16. You only take the slashing damage as all 12 of the radiant damage is pulled into the necklace.
Yeah, but it's working for us now, isn't it? And yes, all of my shit's radiant too. I feel that pain.
Yeah, but again, it's like I can't do the damage on top of it is the problem.
But
so
I
once we
can
get all
use
those
it
fucking
to heal
souls,
you.
that doesn't help me damage-wise. I'm your fucking tank, man.
But I can keep you
Zorro.
alive.
Zorro, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So even with the radiant damage being negated, Sylvia kind of like stumbles back and like puts her hand on the wound and just looks at Kylus
And you can see
with a very hurt expression.
You can see the look on Kylus's face. Kylus's eyes are now just like this burning red, and there's a third eye open on the center of his forehead.
Which internally he's probably screaming, but can't right now. Please leave a message.
Who?
So.
Oh no! Do I need to start attacking people?
Give me a second. We get initiative going here.
Ah, Christ.
I wonder if there's a way. Yeah, where is it? So I can add this. +4. Okay. I think I did that right? Yes. Okay. Making sure that matches right. Yes. Okay. Oh, now I roll high. Cool.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Kylus.
Sorry, I was trying to adjust my stats since I'm not in control at the moment, so just making sure. That way you know if you do something. So yeah. Okay.
All right, Karsha, start us off.
I'm just reading something here. I would like to cast a spell called Potency of the Pack.
Good spell.
You bestow lupin traits on a group of living creatures. Choosing one of the following will be gained by all targets for the duration. All targets receive the same effect. Thick fur, they sprout fur all over their body, raising their armor class by 2. Keen hearing and smell, they have advantage on wisdom perception checks and rely on hearing smell. Pack tactics, affected creatures have advantage on attack rolls. If at least one of the allies were within 5 feet. Okay.
I do believe you have to pick one of those effects.
Yeah, it has to pick one of those effects.
I think the smart thing to do would be pack tactics.
Okay.
That should be it for right now, and all you hear is pack tactics online.
Okay. Max.
All right.
Oh, Max, by the way,
Yeah.
get a Christmas saving throw.
Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 21.
Sent you a message, Zoro. I'm double checking something. Okay. All right. Thank you, Max. Go ahead and take your turn.
All right.
And
I
sadly,
did
you
what I
don't get my +4. You're not my ally right now.
No, it's fine.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm not my ally right now.
You see one thing. To have it speak without provoking us to take attacks. I have to have advantage. Okay. Carlos, I know you're in there somewhere, but I also know I made you a promise. Okay.
I mean, don't give up on me that quickly, Jesus.
No, I'm not. You're just the closest thing that I can actually hit.
No, it's fair.
He has a plan.
Got a plan, Arthur.
I do a. All it takes is $1 trillion of the Americans' money. Will
You gonna rob another train?
a 25 and a 23 hit?
Yes.
Cool. All right. First and foremost, I'm spending a superiority die. So let me go ahead and roll this damage. Sixes. And an 8. All right, so it's 25 points of slashing damage
Total?
total.
What is it separate? Like separated for each hit?
So it would have been 15 for the first one, 10 for the second.
Okay.
All right, and
Are
I'm
you
sorry, go
keeping
ahead.
track of that, Rosen?
Kylus,
Yes.
you're going to take half of that damage.
What was the total damage? 25?
25.
So 12.
All right, and Max is going to look over at Toki, and he's gonna say, "Get that book." And he uses maneuvering attack. Toki can now move up to half her movement speed without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yay.
But this does use her reaction for the turn.
Moving through the squares is going to cost double movement.
It is?
Moving through friendly player occupied squares is difficult terrain.
Oh, that's...
I mean, she can go diagonal, though.
You can go diagonal to right here, though.
Yeah. Like, literally get around.
Okay. So as you get hit by those blades, Kylus, you just feel like he just laughs. Oh, they don't know what happened.
laugh?
No.
Oh.
The Ifriti laughs. He's like, they don't know what happens if you fall. Oh, this is beautiful.
Can I reply back?
Yeah, you have.
I assume in my head.
You have full control in your head, like this, to speak. Right now, you are just watching the show.
Don't kill
Yeah,
me.
well,
I'll be
the
his
topic has
hand.
never come up.
Well, I guess they'll see soon enough.
Can I, since I got hit, can I try to make another save?
You can't.
Damn,
I'm
okay.
rolling on my end when you take damage to see if
Okay.
to see if a save is allotted.
Okay, that's fair. All right. I'm in danger.
So on his turn, what do I want him to do here? Not much he can do. No, he can. Let me look up the spell, so I don't want to use the spell and it be something incorrectly.
He doesn't want to bork it. Bork, bork, bork.
Yep. Okay. So you're going to be standing there, Kylus, and you just feel your fingers just snap on their own. And as they do,
Oh no, I'm his familiar. Oh no.
a wall of fire erupts into the room.
Where? Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's cute.
As the area in front of him just erupts into a wall of flame, wall to wall, and 20 feet high.
Can we still see him?
The wall is opaque.
Yeah, the shitty thing
So,
about wall
yes?
of fire. No, you can't see through it.
It doesn't block projectiles, but it does block vision, so you can't see what's on the other side.
Sylvia.
That changes things. Although, I don't think Sylvia would know what the proximity is for that wall and its damage. So maybe it doesn't change things, unfortunately. Because it's wall of fires within 10 feet of the chosen side is when you take damage, right? If I remember correctly.
I'm gonna look it up. If that's the case, I'm gonna need Toki to give me some
I
wall
don't
appeal.
remember if it's 5 feet or 10 feet. Either way, I don't think Sylvia would know.
Oh, so we're gonna have some fried chicken here soon.
We probably are, yeah.
It says when the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw. So that's just, I would take that as the people who are in the wall. All right, one side of the wall is selected by you. When cast, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet or inside the wall.
Oh, ends its turn within 10 feet. Okay, maybe we won't have fried chicken.
No.
Disappointment.
I mean, that all depends on whether or not she's smart enough to move out of range afterwards. So she's going to start...
Oh, a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall of fire for the first time or ends its turn there. So if you were to jump through the wall of fire, you're still going to take the damage.
Yeah. So we will have fried chicken.
I mean, that makes sense. You're going through fire.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not going to go through the fire, but I am going within that 10-foot proximity. I'm going to be going right there. So that's going to hurt me.
How did you move?
I would have tried to go around Kylus, so that would have provoked an opportunity attack if that's a thing that he can do.
That is a thing he is doing. Kylus, do you have Sentinel?
I do.
We might not have fried chicken.
That
I'm
is
saving
going-
your life.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
That does hit. My AC's 15.
Yeah.
All right, so Sentinel will proc.
Wait, hold on. It went through, right?
Yes.
Can I do a reaction?
Depends on the reaction.
I would like to cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay.
Every Barb's person in this group. Yes.
Okay, that's gonna make
Yes!
that makes him re-roll.
That makes me so happy.
Where is Kyla's sheet? Did I close Kyla's sheet?
Hey man, I just work here.
Look, so do I, and I seem to be. Oh, there's Kyla's.
I do that all the time on Mass Effect. A lot of times, I'm just like, where the fuck is the sheet? Did I close
All
it?
right, that's gonna be a natural 20 for 26.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, it got worse.
Was a good try.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
So that's gonna be
I got more where
18
that came
slashing
from.
damage, and Sentinel will proc.
I mean, we're only level
Oh, you're-
6. I don't have any fancy weapons yet, so it's just a basic bitch.
Yep, it's just a
So
stabby.
hard.
So Sentinel will stop me from going where I wanted to go, and will also stop me from attacking who I wanted to attack. But would Sylvia attack Kylus?
Sylvia, since you're there, can I get a charisma saving throw from you?
Oh god, charisma? Do I have to? Okay, I rolled really well. I rolled a 17 for 16 total.
Okay, you're good.
Ouch.
Oh, the minus.
I really don't know if Sylvia would attack Kylus. You know what? She's gonna try and grapple Kylus.
Okay.
Oh, they're hugging.
I believe in you.
We're about to, anyway. I believe grapple is my strength versus your athletics or
athletics.
acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, good thing I'm strength based. That's a 23.
It is an attack, so you get advantage.
That's a dirty 20. So you
What's
have
wrong with your dice
Kylus.
today?
You have Kylus grappled.
Okay. And yeah, because grapple is an attack action, I do still have an additional attack action because I have extra
Suplex.
attack. So I am going to.
German suplex.
Can I attempt
Beast of bomb.
to maintaining the
bomb.
grapple? Can I attempt to try to knock Kylus prone and be like on top of him?
Whoa.
Oh, really now? I'm looking at myself, okay?
I mean, technically, yes, you can. The way we would do
Everyone wants a
this,
piece.
the way we would do this is we would do a secondary, prone attack, not
Okay.
prone attack, but secondary grapple attack. Because now that you've got him in a grapple, you're now trying to wrestle him down to the ground.
Yeah.
Trojan frantically flipping through books like grapple, 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 grapple.
That is.
There's no books around me. I'm just making up as going along.
He's just not making this shit up.
Spoken like
Yeah,
a true DM.
Rather have.
This is the
rule
only
of cool,
book in front of
bitches.
me, and this is just to keep track of HP.
It's a rule of cool.
Balls of Jericho.
bitches.
I would buy the Mass Effect book in a heartbeat if they ever made one, because I fucking hate having just tabs open.
Kylus got a 24 this time.
24 that time. You know what? I've been holding on to this for a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
I'm gonna use the
Auto
auto success that Malls gave me ages ago.
Okay. So you somehow, like, you wrap your arms around Kylus's waist, and like almost to everybody's surprise, even Kylus and Kylus's mind is surprised as you just pick him up off of the ground and you take him down, and now you've got him in like a you've got him in a mounted position.
Perfect. There is one more step to this plan, but it's gonna have to wait until next turn.
Kylus,
Uh-huh.
watching all this happen,
Yeah.
as you could just feel the joy sort of like emanating from the Ifriti as he's in control of your body, and you're watching as Sylvia is now straddled on your body in like a mounted position, pinning you to the ground. And you just hear in your mind, you know, I bet this is a fantasy of yours in other situations.
Kylus is hot, I say. Look at that art and tell me I'm wrong. Okay, so do I act as if they're my enemies?
No, right now you are in a spectator position. Pretty much you have the ability to converse with your possessor, and that's about it.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much yell at him and say, look, I may not come off as the smartest person, but
Oh, preaching to the choir on that one.
We came here for a task. We will complete it. I know damn well that there's not much I can do against you right now. But we need to complete this. Let us go.
Hearing a bunch of demands, but not hearing what you're willing to trade for it.
Never.
Okay. Sit here and watch your friends beat you to death. It's entertaining for me. Asha.
No, I can't, damn it.
Asha, can I get a charisma saving throw from you?
Sure. No. Absolutely not.
What'd you get?
Aren't you wisdom based?
Fuck
She's
you,
in
Ryan.
charisma. Woman, I
Oh,
doesn't
right,
have a natural
charisma.
one.
Sorry.
You feel as if fate has just turned against you.
Yeah.
For the next 24 hours, all skill checks, ability checks, attacks are all made at disadvantage.
Wow.
This isn't good if you're trying to do a ritual.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Charisma saves are always the nastiest ones.
Yeah, because all of
They
you
are.
make them dumb
Five.
stats.
And not, I have a +4 in that save. Thank you very much, sir. My dice
Not
just
this
decided to say
character.
fuck you.
This is probably my first charisma. Well, Ash had a bit of charisma, but yeah, this is probably my first charisma-based character.
Tip to all you DMs out there. You wanna fuck with your players? Make a lot of charisma
Charisma.
saves.
I actually dumpstatted strength on this character.
I've done that a few times.
Hey, nothing wrong with that when you're all dex-based, so ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm still gonna cast a spell
Okay.
on Kylus.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast. This is a long shot, but I'm gonna cast command, and I'm gonna tell him to wake up.
Ooh.
That's hot.
Kylus. We're doing a wisdom contest here.
Fuck. Okay.
You can do it. I have faith.
Okay.
Not a save,
Okay.
just a straight up wisdom check.
Straight wisdom. Oh, fuck me. Sideways with a spork. Okay.
Use the big boy
That's
dice.
a new one.
No, this
What the-
this is when I'm being possessed and stuff die. This die is not my
God.
control.
God,
This is my control.
This just sounds beyond painful.
My
Right?
consent dice, my not consent dice. It landed on the 20 and then rolled.
No. Why?
So that's
Did it roll-
2
did,
then?
Did it roll onto the 2 or the
No,
8?
no. It's
I mean, there's a 14 there too, guys.
it's 14.
And then you have the corners.
It's 14.
Total?
Yeah, I don't have anything in my wisdom.
He beat you by 1.
Wisdom is my dump stat.
He got a 15.
Damn it.
So let's see.
Oh fuck.
He's got to make a save, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it was a wisdom save, I'd be all over that. But if it's straight wisdom, no, fuck that. That's my dump stat.
Is this a wisdom save, Gilly?
Yes, it's a wisdom save.
Where is Kylus's sheet again? I have far too many sheets open at the moment.
It's a +7 if that helps.
That does help. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Though.
You know, it's only fitting. You got a +7,
Mm-hmm.
but for some reason the dice just decided to be on your side for this moment. As I roll a 1.
I passed my curse over.
Oh my god. Do I do it? Do
So-
my eyes turn back to me?
Thank Christ I don't have to beat him within an inch of his life.
It'll take you a while.
As you hear Asha's command of wake up, you may now give me a wisdom saving throw.
Come on.
Okay. Saving throws I feel a little bit better with.
I'll since he rolled a 1, I'll make it advantage as well.
Okay.
Don't
Oh,
fuck
thank-
it up. Don't
Thank
fuck it up.
fucking God. Oh my God. I shit you not. I rolled a 1 and a nat 20
Nice.
Ah.
Yay.
So
for 27.
you
Oh my God.
that command
Oh
for
my God.
that some reason emboldens you, strengthens you enough to push him out of your mind as the eye on your forehead shuts and and your eyes return to normal as you're kind of like staring up at Sylvia.
Oh. What the hells? Sylvia?
Alice?
For now. Is everything okay?
No.
Fair.
Let's get the book and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else, Asha?
No, that's my turn right
Okay.
there.
Doki.
Okay, so I hear Kylus like snap out of the crazy, correct?
Yeah, you're within 15 feet. I would say that's close enough to hear a conversation.
And because her daddy is a Flare Ganassi, she's seen one fire and she knows you don't stand next to them because they hurt.
You don't play in fire.
Well, I mean, you do if you're part of the plane. If
If you're immune to it, yeah, you could just dance in it all you want.
yeah, she didn't get that bonus. That was one of her. She got the other shit. So let's see. Did she even risk the stupid necklace? Girl, you know what? She's gonna do it.
Do what?
She's gonna launch 3 sunbolts at the fire elemental. Plus, nope, that's not my character sheet. That's my character sheet. 7. So lowest attack is a 17.
So all 3 will hit.
Okay.
Give me each one separate.
Oh god, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna roll them at the same time, but I'll take what they are. Yeah, not bad, nice and even. One is plus 4. The one is an 8.
Okay.
The other one's an 8. And the last one's a 7.
These are radiant damage, correct?
Yep.
Gilly, can I get 3 d20 rolls from you?
Okay. 14, 17, and 18. Of course, now
14, 17, and 18?
Yep.
All right, so the 14, it does the full 8 damage goes through. The 17, only 4 of the damage is going to go through. Oh wait, no, that's not how it works. My bad. The 14, half of the damage is going to go to the fire elemental, and then half is going to go into the necklace.
So that was half of 8.
Yeah, half of 8 is 4.
Okay.
And then the on the one that you got a 17, the full 8 damage is going into the necklace.
Okay.
And then for the 7,
The 18. The last one's an 18.
the 18, yeah. For the 7 damage, 3 is going to be pulled into the necklace, and 4 is going to go into the fire elemental. So the fire elemental will take a total of 8 radiant.
Okay, and then I'm gonna continue my movement, and I'm gonna move next to Parcha.
Okay. The fire elemental. We'll wander up here. He's gonna make 2. It just says he's gonna make 2 unarmed attacks against Sylvia. That's gonna miss. Apparently, he just really sucks at swinging at things. Pulls a giant, misses it.
I'm okay with that.
Karsha.
Oh, okay, cool. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, now I remember. I am going to try to dispel the firewall.
With
I'm
dispel
gonna
magic.
cast dispel magic. Yeah. I'm gonna.
Okay. Something you would definitely do.
All right. Let's see here. How does this work again? 10 plus the spell's level.
Yep.
So let's see what we get. It's just a straight, right? I don't have to do anything.
Nope. It's just you roll it based off of your make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So for you, it would be wisdom.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
a D20 plus your wisdom.
You gotta beat a 14.
So it's okay. So D20 plus 5. Gotcha. All right.
So 9 or better.
23.
23 will definitely beat it.
All right. Well, I raise my hand, snap my fingers to get rid of the firewall.
It's only a 4th level spell.
Oh. Well, I don't fucking know.
So the firewall
Oh,
vanishes.
Hooray!
Max.
Wave. All right.
I'm gonna do some shit. I'm gonna do some fighter shit. That's gonna be fucking rad.
No balls.
Doing no balls. All right. First, I'm actually gonna go ahead and start with my bonus action by spending a superiority dice and using rally on Kylus.
Had to again.
Let me roll this first. It gives you 7 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Welcome back, buddy. For my
On his back.
action,
Thanks.
yeah. For my action, I'm going to disengage,
Okay.
And I'm going to scootaloo up to this motherfucker. I'm then going to second wind and attack this guy.
You mean action surge?
You mean action charge?
Action
Oh yes,
surge.
I do mean
Second wind
action
heals you.
surge. Yeah, I got the two
Action
mixed
charge!
up. Yeah.
Yay!
Let's see. That is
An action surge is a free action, correct?
It is.
Yep.
Okay.
It just happens.
just happens.
It refreshes everything.
A 21 and a 24 and a 21.
Both will hit.
Good. All right, so that is 9 and 10, 19. Fight our shit! Fight our shit!
Okay.
I've been down that road.
As you approach him and you start doing your fighter shit, you cut into him. He sort of smiles. He's like, "I see we have the same choice in swords."
Let's see who's better.
He's had like a millennia more practice.
So he's going
Fine.
to
It's not that serious.
like he just like engages Max in sword combat at the moment. Don't think an 11 hits.
Sure doesn't.
How about a 19?
It does.
Okay.
I use a reaction.
Okay.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. I was just like, what is the reaction?
Who are you giving? Who are you giving the? I don't think you stated last time who you gave the advantage to with silvery barbs.
I thought that,
'Cause
I
you
thought
give-
that only happens if it succeeds. Because it failed last time.
Double check.
That's going to be a dirty 20 this time.
Oh.
Amazing. I will use a reaction.
Okay.
I'm parrying. So go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay.
You didn't pause long enough there.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter if it succeeds or not.
Oh,
Okay.
Once you
Cool.
use it's once the creature is forced to re-roll, you choose a different creature you can see within range. You can choose yourself to have advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within 1 minute. It doesn't matter if they succeed on the roll or not. It's like the secondary trigger for using silvery barbs.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well,
Yeah.
in that case, hold on. Which one was it? Do I have to choose the type of succeed to give them?
No,
Or
it's the player's choice. It's a
Okay.
one and done kind of situation.
I'll give it a max.
All right.
Max, it's 10 slashing and 7 fire.
All right. I reduced the slashing by 5. And it was how much fire?
7.
Okay. Still good. I got a lot of hit points. We're fine, I guess.
I guess. Yep, and he's just gonna stand there. Sylvia.
Better. I'm not gonna let him move.
I'm gonna get up off of Kylus. Get to my feet and
Thanks, you were on my face. You were on my token.
We're really now.
was
As I-
about
as
to
I-
get a whole lot more awkward, so I'm glad
As
you
I
booked it.
unmount your head.
Oh God, what were you gonna do?
We'll just
Now
have to
you'll
wait and
never
see for the
know.
next time you get possessed.
Oh, okay.
Just get him triangle hold.
We'll turn my attention to the fire elemental in front of me there. Do I want to use any of my special stuff, or do I just want to smack it?
Special stuff.
Yes.
Special stuff.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
gun.
Bonus action, I will pull a key from my key ring and slam it into the spine of my sword and give it a turn. And my sword is going to light up with lightning.
Real lightning.
And then I'll smack the fire elemental.
Okay.
So that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 will hit.
And my sword does magical damage now that we're level 6. So if that makes a difference.
You're gonna take 1 point of fire damage when you hit it.
Okay. So it is going to take 13 magical slashing and 9 lightning. Then I'm gonna do it again. Oh, that was so close to the 20. Instead, it's gonna be a 25.
25 will hit.
That is a shit roll. Good thing I have great weapon fighting, so I can re-roll those ones. Still kind of shitty, but I'll take it. That's going to be 10 magical slashing and another 9 lightning.
Very nice.
And that is it.
You're gonna take another 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then after your turn is done, sword or the Ifrit is going to use a legendary action.
Oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
thank you.
And it is going to open its mouth and shoot a ball of flame from it towards Sylvia.
Why does
Oh.
everything hate me?
No, thank you. We don't need fried chicken tonight.
That's going to be a 22.
Oh, yes.
Hey, hold on. I might have something for a reaction. Give me a second.
Is this like Saturday's game where every one of you guys has silvery barbs?
Oh my god, is that
kind
is
of.
that
It's
is that the bullshit you have to deal with on Saturday?
There's like 3 or 4 people in the group that have silvery
Only 2?
barbs.
only 2 of us.
Are you sure?
Only 2. Yeah, it's just me and Malls, and we're like silver barbs, silver barbs, silver barbs. I would like to use a reaction and try, even though I'm on my back right now, try to bring my shield over and use my fighting style, protect, to give him a disadvantage on the attack roll.
If you were not prone, I would allow it.
What? It doesn't say I'm prone. Or I have to be prone, I mean.
You are
It just
prone.
says a creature within 5 feet of me. I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on an attack roll.
You need to be on your feet.
Why? It's a big shield. Small.
Smack in the
Small?
ankles. Come on.
God damn it!
No shield
Just
wall for
nudge him
you.
with a shield.
You are going to take
Yeah,
26
yeah.
points of fire damage.
Ouch.
Oh fuck, I'm not level 7 yet! Damn it! Soon you will be resistant when you stand next to me.
I might not live that long.
Kylus.
I stand up. And seeing how there is two very specific creatures in front of me. And seeing what they are, he will have his armor and his sword flicker in flame as he channels divinity, abjure the otherworldly. Each elemental or fiend that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
Oh,
And they are both elementals.
They are most definitely elementals. What kind of save is this?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
All right, so first for the fire elemental. Man, I am rolling a lot of nat ones today. That's going to be a 0.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So it's basically turn undead for via paladins. So it to turn and flicker on away.
And then big guy. You rolled a 2, but I'm going to use a legendary resistance.
Chuck.
I
That's okay. Take him out.
am now going to use my reaction.
Okay.
This is probably fitting. I don't know. I'm going to force the eye to open on my forehead.
Okay.
And
Well,
he needs
that's
to
a
make
decision.
a charisma saving throw.
That is going to be a charisma saving throw of 21.
It was worth a shot.
If he failed, it would have been an automatic fail. God damn it.
Yep.
I was trying to counterspell his legendary resistance.
Your eye is one of the things in like the game that can counter legendary resistances.
Yeah.
What? That's dope.
Yeah. It's specific. There's a consequence every time I use it, but yeah, if they auto success and they fail my eye, it's an automatic fail. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna give a point there for myself.
Was it a fail anyway?
Oh.
If they beat you?
So he used a legendary.
Resistance.
No, he has to. Yeah, he used a legendary resistance to automatically succeed. My eye is a reaction. He still has to make a save to resist the eye, and if he fails that, then his save is an auto fail, regardless if he used a legendary resistance.
Okay.
But he
I
saved
get it.
my eye, so he still gets his legendary thing. It's unfortunate.
It was the wording that confused me.
Yeah.
So her eye goes on the stack.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's the way to look at it. Her eye goes on the stack.
Yeah, I'm trying to counterspell it, sorta.
Doomblade.
Yeah, okay. So unfortunately, yeah, the elemental is going to do that. At least I got the elemental, so that's one less to worry about at least. So he'll say out loud, he was just like, for now, no one touch the fireball elemental.
No.
That is an action. Bonus
Max is-
action.
Max just calls out, "Yeah, sure thing." Clang, 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 clang. not a problem. Clang. Don't touch the elemental. Got it. Clang, clang.
Kind of preoccupied.
I'm busy.
How busy. And then I'm going to, just because I don't know what to expect, I am going to bonus action use my other channel divinity, elemental strike, and the flames that were once across the blade are going to change into You know what? Fuck it. I know it's probably not going to do much, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's going to turn. It's going to look like the sword is just wet, almost like it's underwater. You can see the reflection of the water on it as it's actually dripping. As I am going to use the element of water to turn into cold damage when I smack with this thing.
Okay.
And that's all I can do. I don't know. Do I want to get closer? I'll get a little closer. I still only have half movement, so you know what? The elemental's not gonna attack Sylvia, which is fine. So I'll just get in front, kind of in a protective stance, but Sylvia's free to do whatever she wants. He's just kind of there in case things attack her again.
Okay.
Okay, and that's all I can do.
All right, so at the end of your turn, he's going to take another legendary action, and he's going to shoot a bolt of fire this time at Kylus. That will be a dirty 20.
Beats it.
16 points of fire damage.
Half of 16 is 8. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we go to Asha.
So many things I want to do. What I'm first going to do is I'm going to... yeah, we'll do it this way. I'm more, more step over, or I don't have to. I'm going to use healing words on Sylvia.
Oh, thank God.
For... we're going to dump some of my extra healing I've been absorbing into it. I think Sylvia looks pretty crispy, so we're going to dump all the radiant damage I have.
First off, roll for healing word.
Oh, that's right.
And then roll your d20 to see how much of it is absorbed.
Well, healing word's just a touch. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I rolled a 15.
A 15? Okay, so all of it will be pulled into the necklace.
But if I'm using the necklace to
and then you use the necklace to dump it in. Yeah, I'm just like order of operations.
Yep. But I can still dump that 4 in with it, right?
Yep.
Nice, you get 31 points of healing.
Oh, thank you. I only had 7 left.
Oh, you sounded pretty crispy to me.
Soul necklace?
So,
What's that?
yes.
Is this the
It's the
soul
soul
necklace?
necklace.
Did you like get it upgraded?
No.
Nope. It's just a thing it does.
It just is a thing that it does anytime radiant energy is cast around it. It absorbs either some of it or all of it. Then Asha then can use the necklace and dump all of that radiant energy out as like a healing effect.
First time I'm hearing it for some reason.
It's mostly inconvenient.
It's mostly inconvenient, except for when we have a very crispy bird, because I wouldn't have enough healing to actually heal her up properly.
Yeah, I mean, it's uncrisped me twice now.
Yeah.
Well, and earlier that morning, I think I uncrisped you as well from the delayed fireball. So I have no more lay on hands.
To fry me.
I'm gonna lay on some hands here in a moment.
Want some chicken for dinner?
Anything else, Asha?
Let me just double check something really fast. I think the only real option I have here for my action is a Toll the Dead on the big guy.
Okay.
Which is a wisdom saving throw.
Taco Bell bong.
Taco Bell bong.
Bong.
Al kabong.
And it's a wisdom save?
Yes.
That's gonna be a total of 12.
Well, he fails. And that's going to be a total of 10 necrotic damage. Wait, I'm at... What level am I at?
It should be
I rolled-
2.
Yeah, I rolled 2 dice. Hang on. at another 7. So total of 17 necrotic damage
Okay.
from the Taco Bell bong. Why do I always picture like the Taco Bell bells going over their heads as it bongs to do
Because
the
that's
damage?
exactly what it does.
Over their head, bongs, and disappears.
Anything else?
I just always imagine the anime sound effect when you hit it and it makes that like gong sound.
Yeah, that is what.
Toki.
Okay. Movement. And 25. Pardon me. And then I'm going to use sleight of hand to get the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
16 plus 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Celebrate too soon. We don't know what the posing rules are.
And
You pull a book out.
Is it the right one? Huh? And
You have
she
a
holds it. She holds it up to. She holds up to Carlos. I got the book. I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action. Use step into the wind, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to disengage.
Okay.
15, 20, and that's my turn.
she grabbed the Necronomicon.
Is he just like, look at that? It grabbed a book. And it's gonna look at Kylus and it shoots another, like for its final legendary action. For this round, he's gonna fire another firebolt at Kylus.
Hit me with your best shot.
24.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
This
Fire
Kylus
away.
is on
Probably,
fire.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably one of the better people to take these. I have no regrets.
No regrets.
Oh, I forgot I have temp HP. I'm not using.
18 fire damage.
Down to 9. Okay.
Trojan is frozen.
That's fine.
We're good.
It'll unfreeze
There we
eventually.
go.
Yep.
At least he was making a normal face in that freeze frame.
It's rare.
Yeah.
We've caught Tilt doing worse when he freezes all the time. It's the best
We do.
memery that we've ever had.
He was like, "Hi."
Fire Elemental has no choice but to leave as far away as possible.
Is he scared?
For a minute, yeah.
He's turned.
He's turned, so he cannot go willingly close to Kylus. That brings us back to the top of the initiative to Karsha.
So Karsha feels like she's done great with her magic, so she's gonna start doing this. So she's gonna move her full 30, and she's gonna go this way, 5, 10. As she's passing Silva, she's like, "I'll give you 50 gold if you get the last hit on that fire thing," and she's gonna keep going. There we go. I'm gonna go up to this guy, and I'm gonna throw my anchor at him.
I mean, you're right next to him. Why would you throw the anchor?
Because
Extra
point blank
effect.
range is nice. Yes.
Because it's flavor as
Catch.
I just wanted to make like the source engine's like pipe sound effect when you throw it at someone.
Just so you know, it's not completely gone when I throw it. I got a chain to it. So let's see here. What was it?
Yeah,
Strength?
2 critical hit.
Basic strength. What? I got nothing in strength. I'm just throwing this thing. Let's go. 19.
Total?
Yeah, it's just base 19. I have nothing in strength.
He's gonna take a reaction. As
Okay.
that eye opens up again.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yep. What's the reach on your weapon?
I don't know. I just throw it. 10 feet, maybe?
Oh, so you're legitimately throwing it.
I'm legitimately throwing it. And I'm using the chain to pull back. In case I miss. Wonder if I can hit max from here.
Legitimate question. How
Yeah.
long is the chain on your anchor?
It can go anywhere up from 5 to 20, 30 feet.
Okay, so you gotta, okay. Perfect. So you whip the anchor at him, and as the eye just like in the center of his forehead flares as fate is redirected, and the anchor goes flying towards Asha. Asha, do you does a 19 hit you?
No, it does not. Thank you, new scaly scales.
Oh, that's right, Triceratops. Wait,
Yeah.
no. Oh yeah, this is the Monday game. You are a Triceratops.
I am a Triceratops. Had all these horrible things happen to me that I'm just rolling with. Got a weird necklace. Got Triceratops
Anything
scales.
else, Karsha?
I'm not a fighter, so no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of fighters,
Not in this season.
Max.
He's gonna like call back to Toki. Show the book to Asha. Make sure it's the right one. And then he's just gonna do the thing where he just swings on this nerd in front of him. Let's see. It was...
I'll support you.
I appreciate. Oh,
It'd be like,
You have
do
pack
it right.
tactics.
Pack tactics. Yeah.
you got it the entire time. Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I've
but
been
it was
taking
fair.
advantage of it. Oh. Okay. So I'm assuming a 28 and a 27 will hit.
Both will hit, yes.
Shit hot.
Or one
Okay,
of those
let's.
20s.
One was a 20. The other was a 19.
Don't forget
Brutal?
your brutal critical.
So brutal critical will kick off for the nat 20.
All right. So
So that's automatically max damage, and then you roll to add on to it.
Next time is
Christ.
roll, add your modifiers again.
Christ Almighty. Okay, so max. So that's 11 plus. That's 21 on the first attack.
21 damage.
Nice.
Yep. And 8 on the second. So 29 total.
Okay. Anything else?
Nah, man. I'm spent.
You know that Will Smith meme where like he has his arms out going like, here it is? That's me.
So he smiles as he extinguishes the flames on his swords and he just puts them away. As he looks over to Kylus. It's always fun seeing family again, kid. I'll catch you around. Have fun with that book, by the way. And he uses gaseous form.
Does this count as movement?
No.
Nothing you can do. He's
No.
There's
he-
nothing we
Yeah,
can do.
no,
And
you
when
can't
he-
do
when he tur-
literally
he-
nothing.
He turns into just pretty much a cloud of gas, and then he flies up the chimney from of the fireplace.
Suck him into my lungs.
You shit-ass coward motherfucker!
I like to do a reaction and be Kirby. Just And smoke them.
And then all of a sudden he just drops a spell and then you just explode.
Just smoke him like the ghost in was it Scary Movie 2?
Yeah.
Oh God,
I'm so
Jesus.
disappointed. I was gonna try and disarm him so Max could take his swords.
I mean, that would have been pretty dope.
Max is the new
Although the
Necraft. Let's
flames,
go.
the flames might be more of a it thing instead of well, we don't know that now, so we'll find out.
I mean, whenever I've used the magic oil that I have, it's been mostly fire, but also most of the times that we've been using them, we've been going into a cave and they count as a light source. So
Yeah.
Not bad.
So
Good to have a light source, especially if you're
As-
human.
as he leaves, the fire elemental off in the corner, running like trying to run away from Kylus, just extinguishes.
I was
He's
gonna
like
walk
doing-
towards and be like, run, run.
he's doing the like WoW auto run, but
Yeah.
he's stuck on geometry.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's like
that's why
he's
I was
like-
doing this earlier. I was
he's
like, he's
just
just against the wall doing
running
this.
running into the mailbox.
The elementals a bot. The elementals a bot. Ban his account. Ban his account.
Tell me, what book did you get there? Let me see it.
This one.
More a look at the book. Are these the notes we were after?
It seems to be in the speaker's handwriting, but it's a rather detailed journal.
I think we're gonna need the speaker to tell us what section of the book the ritual is in. This is
As you're flipping through the pages, you notice that there are just like a section of subsequent pages that have been torn out of the journal.
son of a bitch took the pages. We can have the speaker confirm it, but this page is missing.
I'm not surprised. Shit.
All right, so plan B it is. We are blowing the whole fucking thing up.
Maybe. Let me. Maybe.
We can't blow up the crystal. Remember what he said. If we blow up the crystal, it has no way to contain anything that's inside. If we purge the town, stops
No,
the chaos from being
He
released.
said he doesn't have much time left, and when he cannot contain the
Oh, is that what it
crystal
was?
anymore,
Oh.
yeah.
He said not to attack it, because then he'd have to attack us. But the bomb seems to be having a different effect.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what we could probably take 100 undead villagers.
That might be a little difficult.
How strong could villagers be?
One by one, maybe not so much. In a horde?
Or
Have you
in a rolling
28
ball.
days later?
Can I search the room? I want to see if I can find any other notes that the speaker may have left behind. Anything else he may have.
Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
I still have that curse on me right now, so disadvantage. Okay, that was not terrible. Investigation. An 18.
You're searching the room. Your hand lazily trips a hidden switch on the side of the fireplace mantle, causing a small hidden compartment to open, revealing a small black ornate chest.
Alright, what's in the chest?
Are you opening the chest?
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
As you open the chest, there's no locks, no anything, doesn't fight you, Nothing happens. But you open it and there's just this blinding orange light coming from the chest, as there is about a fist-sized chunk of an orange coalesced mana crystal inside. And that is where we are ending for this week.
Son of a bitch.
I don't like not being in control of my body.
I don't like hurting my friends.
I don't like hurting my friends.
That's okay. I'll just tell you to wake up. It's fine.
I mean, that's
That was
way
so
better than
good.
the option that I have, which is pummel him until I can knock him unconscious.
I don't
Look,
normally take
I'm
the
not gonna
command
lie.
spells, but it's
No,
coming
it's
clutch
good,
this campaign so far.
Yeah, and you're not wrong, Spiffy. Most of the time, if someone's being controlled, you just knock them unconscious real quick, because usually when they pop back up, you're usually good.
Yeah,
Usually.
it's literally the only
you-
option I had.
Can you imagine if, like, knocking somebody unconscious doesn't break the control, and the person controlling the body just intentionally fails all 3 death saves?
Oh,
That's what I got a picture for.
Oh no.
That's what I got a picture I haven't used for. Oh, you failed your
Oh,
second death
no.
save? You look like you're dying. Here, let me shove this down your throat. Don't choke.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And I knew we weren't gonna beat him right here. I mean, he's.
No.
I know in and out of character, like he's gonna be a boss down the line. There's no way we were gonna do anything right now.
I mean, it was pretty badass how Max just 1v1'd him, though.
That's true, though. That was pretty good.
like,
What-
I am
Like,
very stoked that I didn't have to run through the wall of fire first, because that was going to happen. That was
was gonna
absolutely
hurt.
happening. Yeah.
That was gonna hurt.
You're welcome.
well,
Yeah, no,
the
that
funny
was
thing,
good
the
move.
funny thing is like when he was in control of Kylus, you wouldn't have been able to hurt the body. The body itself was just a
Oh.
major image.
Oh, bastard.
Well, good thing we broke that control.
Ah.
Yeah, but like,
Yep.
like you're totally right that you weren't going to be beating him this time around. Like even you said,
No.
he looks different.
Yeah,
No, you
yeah.
should.
That's why when you're like, you recognize them, and I'm like, wait, do I? I had to pull up my character sheet, going like, wait, who the fuck do I have in my backstory?
No, it's
I
more.
even-
I should have said it's more. You recognize the mark on his face.
Oh yeah, that makes. Because
The-
just like all Jinn and Genie folk, that just like, Genasi's, they all got those special, unique markings. Plus the eye,
Even-
Plus the
kind of
eye.
a giveaway.
The eye is
Plus
a
the
dead
kind of a
giveaway.
giveaway.
I
Yeah.
even threw into our
Yeah.
side chat. I was like, anyone else feel like we're too low level to be here? I feel like we're too low level to be here.
Yeah, no, I agree, 100%. But I was like, if we could just get in
Actually,
and get
no.
this shit and get out, let's go.
This version that he, or the shape that he took, is actually something that you as a group should be able to take on without too much effort.
Yeah,
Okay.
until he
Yeah.
turns into gaseous form
So we
and flies
could've-
away like a little bitch.
Well, here's the thing, though. We could have defeated it, but we wouldn't have defeated like him,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Well, no,
That's at least good to know.
no. You could have defeated him, and you would have defeated him for the time being.
Oh,
But
okay.
Oh, good,
yeah.
he's a lich.
I mean,
Genies
either
are a
way.
whole.
He just warps back to his phylactery.
Uh,
It's the plane of fire,
That's
Shinky
what I
Shimmer.
aspire to be.
but yeah. So thank you everybody for
Oh,
tuning
man.
in. If this is your first time here, this is not the only show that we do. Coming up here on Tuesday, or I should say coming up here tomorrow on Tuesday, is going to be another episode of Tales of the Outer Rim, which is a Star Wars game that is run by Tiltbot. Coming up on Thursday is going to be the return of Mass Effect Horizons, which will be the first of our Mass Effect games in 2025. So I'm looking forward to that, as we are in a rather interesting predicament. If Zora allows me, Brackus is going to be committing some vehicular manslaughter if possible.
I mean,
Hooray.
I'm looking forward to what you do because it's gonna be funny. Either way.
And then on the alternating Thursdays, which will happen next week, is Tricorn Isles, which is another fifth edition game that I run. coming up here on Saturday is going to be another episode of Withered Wastes, which is a 5th edition game I run, and then followed later on in the evening by the official return of Vigilant 6, which is a superhero game that I run. And then we'll come back here on, or I should say on the alternating Saturday right now is our Bridgerton inspired D&D game of The Downfall of Propriety, which is run by Malls and is their first time behind the DM screen. And then once we cycle through everything, we'll come back here next week on Monday for another episode of Destiny Forged. But for now, we are going to head on out. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you later.